All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from the Washed Media headquarters in Austin, Texas. My name is Will DeFreeze. To my left, David Ruff.
Happy Valentine's Day to all the listeners out there. Real quick, I wrote a little something for y'all. Been working on it for a couple weeks. If you will allow me. Roses are red. Backers are neat. Happy Valentine's Day. Send Dylan pics of your feet. Thank y'all for supporting Washed Media.
Are you a foot guy?
That stinks, baby.
You a foot guy?
No.
Why?
I think feet generally are pretty gross. Every now and then there's a good looking woman. Oh yeah, I'll fuck with that, but I'm not typically into feet. No. They're kind of gross, man.
Noted. Do you want me to change the poem?
I'll touch. I used to not even be able to touch a foot. I'll touch a foot now. A lady's foot.
You could get a foot long for $5 back in the day. Now it's like $8.99 or something crazy. Remember that?
Yeah.
Back
Absolutely.
in the days of Jared.
Yeah. Not a good dude, turns out.
No. The fuck?
I think you need to make an official statement separating yourself from Jared.
They left me off the schedule. I don't do PR for them anymore.
See, I'd be more convinced if you said you quit.
That's a great
But the
point.
fact that they forced you out.
What was the PGP term? Passive quitting or silent quitting? What is it?
Silent quitting?
Silent quitting was definitely a thing.
I probably silent quit, meaning I started drinking on the job
It
and
was quiet
skateboarding
quitting.
to work.
Quiet quitting.
Quiet quitting.
I quietly quit as my buddies and I drank Coronas in the meat freezer.
It's an alliteration play. Qua.
Dylan Shivery.
Hey, happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there. People in relationships and those that aren't, too. They deserve love, too, Dave, you know?
I'm so anti-Valentine's Day.
I hate it so
I
much.
fucking hate this holiday.
I hate
It's
it.
so pointless. Valentine's Day is not for married people.
It
It's
puts
for
pressure on
It's for
people.
young people who are either single and dating or just like people who need something to cling on
It's
to.
for people in new relationships only.
Yeah.
If you're single, it's not for you. If you're in like you said, if you're married, it's not for you either.
This might not be fair, but we got married pretty much a week after Valentine's Day, and it's made me dislike Valentine's Day even more.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I'm not doing this.
You know what pisses me off? Not only have I never been invited to a Friendsgiving, I've never once been invited to a Galentine's Day.
Oh, man. That's
There's
weird.
no male equivalent to Galentine's Day. I was talking about this with Randy, and
Maybe
it's
we
kind of
start one.
frustrating to me. What? Galentine's Day is a thing. Sally actually canceled on her Galentine's Day dinner this year because she was not feeling well. But like, if I told her like, "Hey, I'm going to Kelly's with the boys for Galentine's Day," like, I just don't know if I'm getting like full clearance to just like go out all night.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Like, it'd be like, why do you need to go to Kelly's on a Tuesday night?
I don't know. Why is there a Galentine's Day?
She sees my calendar. She's like, "What's a Dickentine's Day?" I'm like, "Oh, it's just me and the boys just going out. We're going to D&B's.
Dickentine's Day?
Dick, it's a work in progress."
Yeah, you need to rebrand that, I think.
Okay, give me a better one.
I come home sopping
Galentine's.
with my pants sopping wet, and I'm probably going to get
I know.
talked to about how I went out for Galentine's
What's
Day.
the deal?
Babe, trust me, these pants are wet for a perfectly good reason.
Yeah, it's just beer,
She's
babe.
gonna be like, "What's all that white powder all around your nose?" I'm like, "We got some Wiesencocks because this is an important holiday to us, so we ordered some in from Germany." I'm not going to steam on it, but
No.
that's my official take.
Hey, 10 years ago, Mike Posner wrote, I took a pill in Ibiza.
I read the tweet thread upon waking up this morning.
He's happy to report that none of the lyrics are true anymore.
Yeah,
That's cool. That's your feel-good story of the day, David.
yeah,
Gave
those
up-
lyrics are false.
Gave up the drugs, man.
I
Wait,
don't
what
do
do you
drugs
mean?
anymore.
So they don't apply today, but that is based on a true story.
I don't know if he actually took a pill with Avicii,
He did it to prove something to Avicii. Rest in peace.
but he was a drug user, David.
So now
And
he's
no
sober.
longer he no longer is.
right.
So that's good.
Is he
Yeah, I don't know why you're
anti-drugs or is
talking
he just
about
like, "No, I don't need him anymore"? I don't get the feeling that he's like
I
anti-drugs.
think he's just it's like it's not. Hey, it's not for me.
Honestly, I get mushroom vibes from him these days.
I think he's in like crazy good shape. He like walked across the United States or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
I actually think.
Randy.
What are you
Randy just
anti
goes-
Mike Posner?
Randy just goes-
I have no clue. I don't know. They don't look at me for like,
You are
confirmation.
low-key giving Posner vibes.
Okay,
I actually enjoyed some of his music for a period of time.
that song still goes.
Yeah, like Posner had it. He had some good stuff.
Anyway, man, I'm very happy to be here, right in the heart of Content Week. It's been good so far. Oh, Dave, That's cute, man.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Hey, back at you, bud. Will you be my Valentine
No.
officially? Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
I've got a family with
Okay.
with a dog, and I've decided to be the guy who gets a card and writes from the dog and gives it to my wife, and it's cute. It's almost like the dog gave her the card.
But to be clear, the dog didn't actually get the card.
No,
It was from you.
it's from me. But
Does
I
she
did,
know that?
I did put ink on his paw and stamped it on there.
No,
I
you
didn't.
did.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. You got white carpet. There's no way you're putting ink on your dog's paw, player.
There's just ink everywhere.
That would be so
I
annoying.
just poisoned my dog for the sake of the bit.
Have y'all seen? So we've recently had to start washing Rosie's paws every time she comes in from being outside because we have a yard now.
You're a backyard guy now.
It's a front yard,
You're a front yard guy now.
and like we have this contraption. Have you guys seen the dog washing things for their paws?
No.
It's like this big, and inside it has like a rubber thing with a bunch of pointed things that come off of it that scrub the foot.
Like a golf cleaner thing.
It looks like the Dune 2 popcorn bucket.
A little bit. I'm so sick of using this thing.
Oh?
I've only been using it for like a month.
Does it work?
Yeah, it works really well. I just am so over it.
Is it easier than having a towel that you have to just rub them down on?
It's far more efficient, but it doesn't remove the towel from the equation because your dog's foot is then wet, and so then you have to towel it off anyway.
Have you trained her to use it herself, or do you have to guide her over there and stick her little paws in there?
No, I
That would be
haven't trained her yet. It'd probably be a good idea to get her trained to do that.
He's sick.
She doesn't have opposable thumbs, which I
That's
know
a
you're
problem.
big on.
Little paw pads.
Thumbs are so important. Y'all don't even get it.
Didn't we have a conversation where opposable thumbs were really the crux of the argument there?
It was Dylan fighting
A cheetah.
said animal.
Or any new number of
Hey, why are
animals.
you
I can't
punching
talk
down
today?
Why are you
Bite,
punching
can
down?
you do me a favor? Can you bite my jugular right now with your mouth and let's see if it works?
Oh,
I could, but it'd be easier if I just got my
Yes.
big old paws around your neck and just strangled the life out of you. I don't want to do that.
Like
but it'd
Jacob
be easier.
Elordi did to
Why
that
do you-
podcast producer?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Choke me out, Taddy.
no, Jacob Elordi.
Why do you punch down now?
What do you mean?
You've really been going after coyotes, and like I feel like no one's
Please don't
no
say
one's-
it like that.
no one's really worried about. Well, coyotes they do present a danger mainly to like house pets and if they're
Surprisingly,
rabid.
Yeah,
but-
a coyote is not trying to give you the smoke.
surprisingly small member of the canine family.
Yeah.
They're not big.
they're typically like little mangy little fucks.
They're kind of gangly. They're like like 40 pounds.
40 pounds, I think, would be on the big end.
That's light work. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Because there was the one who attacked the football player in Vegas. Remember?
we never got a follow
And I
up.
was like,
We can't talk about that. What happens there?
Oh
Oh yeah, sorry. But like for for an athlete, it's like that's nothing. It's like
No,
you
You've
can
got
punt that
nothing.
thing.
It's a lose-lose for that athlete. Because like if he punts that thing and destroys it, it's like, yeah, that's what you should have done. But while doing it, if he gets bit and gets rabies, then he's gonna have to be put down.
The football player or the coyote?
Both.
I don't think you just put a human down if it gets. Although it does
Yep,
have a
you
near
gotta kill
Taylor,
all-
Taylor
higher.
Swift was going to kill Travis Kelce if he didn't win the Super Bowl.
it does have a near 100% death rate if you get rabies.
You got to kill the entire herd.
Near 100%. Well,
Did we read that lady's post on Reddit about how she thought she might have rabies?
no.
No,
Dude, this lady posted something on Reddit and it was like she was describing her symptoms and all these people were like, I can't tell if you're joking or not, but please go get checked out. I think you have rabies.
You need to. Yeah, this is not something you go to Reddit
No.
about. You go to the hospital about.
It was not good. Not good.
Rabies is not a good situation.
Can I make a major announcement?
Yeah.
I've not briefed you guys on this, and I apologize for that. I'm
Oh,
not
shit.
trying to cuck the show. I'm not trying to make it all about me. But I thought it was time, and I didn't want to do this on Twitter. I didn't want to do this on Instagram. I thought doing it on Circling Back was probably the move. Today would be day 10 of me tweeting at Miller Lite in order to get Vortex bottles. And
Don't tell me you tapped out.
I'm not tapping out. I'm not tapping out. But I'm done. I'm done. I'm quitting. It's a lot of free pub for a company who's giving me absolutely nothing back. The Miller Lite Twitter account just simply isn't tweeting. They're not doing anything. They're ignoring all these impressions that I'm just feeding their way every single day. A noted backer reached out and pointed out that last April Fool's Day, they tweeted that they were going to bring back Vortex bottles. And
bullshit.
it's simply not funny.
It's not a
It's
joke.
just not, it's not funny. It's inappropriate. It's really kind of just making your audience look like idiots. And I don't like feeling like that.
I guess we'll just keep drinking at a normal pace out of bottles.
Yeah, I will resume. If I'm drinking a long neck, it's not going to be Miller Lite right now. Probably going to go Pacifico. Probably going to go Modelo. Probably going to go south of the border. And so I'm just done. I'm over it. I'm not going to give them free pub anymore. Miller Lite, if you want to come my way and you want to grovel.
My way?
My way or the highway.
Give us a little, give us a taste, Dave.
And
You do-
much
you could do
more than
Sinatra or you could
this,
do Usher.
I did it Will's way.
That's good, dude.
What if Will's not tapping out? He's tapping the Rockies. Coors Light.
Okay.
Just saying. What if we just start tweeting with hashtag Miller Lite partner and just act like we're on payroll until they just send us a check?
I don't know if that's how it works.
We just bill them.
They're just
Hey,
like,
we've given you all this.
I don't remember
publicity,
this. Like, check out
Yeah,
the
I might have
impressions.
Brett. I might have Brett go through the impressions on my tweets and bill them, actually.
What if we just sent random invoices to companies like that? Maybe one will hit. You never know.
Did you ever hear about somebody sending like birthday or graduation announcements to like really affluent neighborhoods?
Yes.
And like, hopefully you get some like old fuck who doesn't care, has no
Really
like,
funny.
he's like, oh fuck, it's probably like a
Is it scummy?
fun
Yeah,
baby's
but it's funny.
fun grandson or whatever. So he sends a check.
Like, I don't remember this Dave guy, but I guess I'll.
Here's
give him-
That was the
$1,000?
thing.
Yeah.
Were people getting caught, like just trying to get the bag from money bags?
Or wedding
My
invitations.
scummy neighborhood, yeah.
Wedding invitations too.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Like, who the fuck's this guy? Here, just give him something.
Yeah, just give him $100.
Here's a link to the registry.
Jerry Jones
But
shows
what if
up
all
at
these
your
people
wedding.
show up and you have to like do a bunch of like, you know, expensive plated dinners for them?
Why are y'all here?
Got to do some random dude named Gary sitting at table 22.
Why is Mark Cuban at my wedding? I
Yeah.
don't even know him.
That'd be kind of sick if you invited Mark Cuban. He did show up.
Yeah.
But yeah, not serving Miller Lite at any weddings anytime soon.
Fuck that.
Well, I'll boycott.
Yep. Yeah, maybe this is our Bud Light moment. Here's the thing. I love Miller Lite. I love the taste of it. It's triple hops brewed, which I think is really unique. Not a lot of beers are
This is not
brewing their
spawn.
hops triple hops. I think it's a cool idea. I like that they're innovative. I like that they did the pop top can. I like it all, but like
Did they do the wide mouth can as well?
they
Is that
might
Miller
have.
Lite?
They might have. No, I feel like that was Coors Light. Maybe.
Love me a wide mouth.
I actually did.
can.
I actually did like the wide mouth. I was a fan of that.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was, but I can almost feel how good that felt right now.
All those gimmicks have gone away, man.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
Across the board.
Is it because like it has some power that is that they've told them like, hey, you can't do gimmicks for
Hey,
drinking
we
faster.
can't promote, quick drinking, guys. Chill out.
Dude, check out this sick New York Times article from 1997.
Dude, Public Eye, wide mouth design, less glug in beer, more chug in Mountain Dew. You
Oh,
have
no.
my attention.
On a Mountain Dew?
Less glug. I actually want more glug in my beer. Bring on the glug.
Okay.
Give me your best glug.
Goop, goop. Give me your glove.
Yesterday, Beyond the Paywall, we did Touching Based. Dylan discussed the Rainy Ripper, aka the Austin serial killer. Dave hit us with that Billy the Kid.
Yeah.
And I did a little UK Roswell action.
I got no problem saying that was one of our best touching base.
Pretty good. Pretty good. We also have all our episodes available on YouTube, youtube.com/circling back. You can also go to our shop, washmedia.shop. We still have bear teas available. And like we said, every Tuesday and Thursday, we got a Patreon episode dropping. Tomorrow, we'll have listener voicemails if you want to leave one. 888-618-4422. Again, 888-618-4422. Without further ado, can we hear from our friends over at Indochino?
Old but new sponsor alert.
There's been criticism flying around the office for a long time about certain fits that happen. Some people have even gotten nicknames about it. But it's time to start your style redemption story and start to look great at your next big event. You can upgrade that off-the-rack suit sitting in your closet with a fully customized, perfect suit from our friends over at Indochino.
Indochino is great. You go in there one time, they get all your measurements, and they just keep a file on you. So if you need a new shirt or a new coat, new pair of slacks, you order it and they custom tailor it for you. They already have your shit on file, Dave. Do you get it?
It's very helpful.
I'm glad they're back on board because you did such a good job last time with your Indochino buying that I was actually jealous after I
Thank
did
you.
mine. I was like,
If you see me wearing a suit, the shirt that I have on is an Indochino shirt. It has my initials
A
stitched
monogram.
in. Monogram. Thank
Now
you. That's the
that's a
word.
nice touch.
So sharp.
Like Dylan said, these are suits designed to fit you. So they're made to the exact measurements and customizations that you want. They have endless customization options so you can get the look that you want, from buttons to vents to pockets to lapels. Think about that. You got to be careful with your lapel game. I think your lapels say a lot about a man.
That's true, man.
It's facts. But also, it's custom clothing at a surprisingly affordable price. They got quality wools, linen, and cotton in different colors and patterns. So you can set up your measurement profile in under 10 minutes at home, or you can just make a showroom appointment and go in and get it done yourself. They've got new colors, fabrics, and outerwear styles added regularly, so it's easy to create your next look. Dress better than the other guys with Indochino. Go to Indochino.com and use code STEAM to get 10% off any purchase of $399 or more. Again, that's 10% off at INDOCHINO.com with code STEAM. Hey, speaking of clothing, Tiger Woods. You guys familiar with him?
Yep.
He recently announced, I think this was probably a Monday news dump, right? He's got his own clothing line now. Sun, Day, Red.
Question, as Dave would like to say. Why 2 words, Sunday? What's the meaning behind that?
I don't know. Did someone already have the trademark to Sunday Red? So he just was like, all right, I guess we'll just put a little space in here. Are they just trying to make it a little different? I don't know.
A little diffy? I don't know. Dave, you got anything on that?
I can give you some intel on the logo. There's 15 stripes. You know why that number is significant? I'll give you a guess.
15 majors,
Perhaps. But when he wins the Masters this year, do you have to add another one?
He's not doing that.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Why don't you believe? Why don't you believe? He's playing this week.
Is Jack Nicklaus going to make his new logo? Instead of being a golden bear, he's just going to do like 18 golden bears?
Here's the thing
that's
about
a difficult logo. That's busy.
It's a busy logo.
Here's the thing about Tiger Woods and apparel for me. He historically he's been one of the worst dressed professional athletes in existence.
The fuck?
He dresses like
The Sunday Red is the most iconic outfit in sports.
the Sunday polo. Yes, it is an iconic.
If you want to
look.
have this discussion regarding his off-course fits, I'm okay with that.
That's what I'm referring
On
to
course,
mostly.
he's always looked really good and put together for me.
Lately, he's doing the mock turtles, and they're so bad.
I
They're
fuck with
tight.
mock turtles,
They're
though.
tight fitting.
No, I
Sorry,
like
he's
him.
yoked up.
I
at
like him.
46.
Dude,
He's
they
on
show off your
peptides.
traps. Think about Charlie Strong.
Dude, he dresses like booty cheeks. Man.
No, I like it. He also
Yep.
does something and gets something that a lot of people don't get. Rory gets it. They get that like custom Nike cashmere shit. Not anymore, I guess, because of, Sunday Red.
I don't hate the shoes that I'm seeing right now.
Here's the thing.
Don't hate them.
I like the logo, but I will pile on and be one of the people that says that this is a completely underwhelming line of clothing right now. I borderline don't like anything from it.
Yeah.
I wish he would have linked up with like a upstart clothing line. Like okay, Malbon's been in the news a lot. Not a lot, but they've got Jason Day. They do some cool stuff. They do some like they take risks. I don't like a lot of their stuff, but they do make some dope stuff. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of a fun, cartoony tiger situation instead of the vertebrae tiger.
It just doesn't look like they tried.
The collar on this polo, it ain't it.
Think it's too tiny?
It's a little guy, and it does the like the dress shirt thing where it like crops the collar up top.
You don't like going top deck?
I'm not a top deck guy. Like, I don't mind it when people do a top deck. The collar just kind of stinks. It's a little guy.
It's not going to cover your neck if it's really sunny out and you don't have enough sunscreen and you want to flip that collar up and get some coverage. That's for sure.
Or you just showed up to the bar or to the course after like leaving the bars with your collar pop because you were in a frat in 2004. People were popping collar then. I can approve that. I've got photos. Dylan.
That was bottom tier shit though.
Yeah.
I didn't do
This
that.
stuff is just unremarkable. Like it doesn't look like they put any effort into actually
agree.
doing this. Like a red shirt is the biggest layup in the history of layups for this, which is fine.
He had to
It's
do a
called
red
Sunday
shirt.
Red, but like they didn't do anything cool to the shirt. Like they put instead of like center logos are very hot right now. You know what I'm talking about? Small logo in the center of like the
Yeah.
shirt. That's fine, but like when it comes to Tiger, I don't really want him following trends. I kind of just want like some really well-made classic things that make me feel good. What's the price point on this stuff? I haven't even like thought about it.
Can you get a really ugly mock turtle from the Tiger line?
See, that's the thing. How are you going to be wearing mock turtles for the last 3 years and then not give us a mock turtle?
I do kind of like this cream coat. The one on the right there. That one's not bad.
Yeah, but you could get this like anywhere.
I know.
Like there's nothing proprietary about this kind of stuff. And I don't get it because Tiger should have a team in place that should be able to knock this out of the park. Like if they made dope clothing, every single person that we know that plays golf would have been like, all right, no, this stuff is pretty sick. I'm going to get some. But like I look at every single thing on this and I'm like, I'm not going to wear a Sunday Red hoodie.
You rarely get a cool billionaire. I just want to point that out because I believe he's there, right? If he's not there, he's on the cusp. I don't know what his portfolio is looking like, but you're not really getting, it doesn't give cool,
1.1 billion, babe.
Let's go.
1.1 billion.
And for the record, the name, the sun alone is an ode to the weather golfers hope for.
That's so bad.
Day alone, because golf is played on any day of the week.
No way. That's the actual meaning behind it.
I'm reading a quote from TaylorMade CEO David Abeles.
That stinks. By the way, it's available May 1st for purchase. No price is listed on the website yet.
I have fears that it's going to be outrageously expensive. Like I feel like these polos are going to be $128 a piece.
Yeah.
I feel like unless they add other stuff to the rotation here, I just am going to be very sad that this wasn't that cool. Like I do think the logo's cool. I do enjoy that. But you can't put out this unremarkable of a line if you're Tiger Woods.
Would you want to be the first dude in the group text to own it?
No. So I was trying to think about that. If you're the guy that shows up May 2nd with a bunch of Sunday Red on, is it like, okay, tone it down?
It'd be a good bit.
I'm on this Golf Digest.
No, Golf Digest.
Why can I not speak to it?
The
Golf
Golf
Digest
Digest
website, and I'm being served Roback ads on the very same page.
Well,
and that's where my eyes are drawn to.
Yeah,
Backer 20, by the way, for 20% off.
Like Roback knocks them out of the park here.
Yeah.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah.
I like that Dylan can't speak without Christopher Walken trying to take over.
Yeah. Did we give Christopher Walken enough play on the podcast the other day?
It's a good commercial.
I think so.
I don't know if we did.
I've been slow to let my Walken rip lately. I don't have any confidence in it anymore.
That's why it's so good. You just let it fly. You don't try too hard.
Golf Digest website. Backer 20.
Okay. Wait, hold on. I'm confused. You can use that code on Golf Digest?
No, I'm being served ads right here on the website.
It almost sounds like Christopher Walken with a small head injury.
Anytime you've started doing Putin with every accent you do just kind of evolves to Putin and then right in the middle of it.
Yeah, I've inside every man there's two wolves. Inside me there's the Dave Wolf and the Putin Wolf.
Or maybe so you're Dave and Putin.
Yeah, it's not great.
It might be the Merchant of Death.
You're Christopher Walken and Dylan. Who am I? Who's my other wolf?
Aziz.
Oh yeah.
What?
Man. Yeah, I'm not in yet.
You're holding out. You want to see it. You want to see it in person on the course and then get a vibe.
You can't even be the guy. Like you can't even buy the red polo. He had to release a red polo. You can't be the guy wearing a red polo. That's Tiger's on the course.
You can't fire a 98 in a red polo.
If I see my boy walk out there in black pants and a red polo, I'm like, what are you doing? Stop.
Yeah.
Go home.
You can't. You're trying way too hard. If
you can wear this on 4th of July and that's it. Because otherwise everyone's going to be like, why is he trying to dress like Tiger on Sunday? This dude is he's a 12.5 handicap and I haven't seen him get off the tee in months.
We're absolutely discussing me right now.
No, we're discussing me.
He kind of has taken the red polo and made it completely his own to the point where no one can like try and do it. Yeah,
it is unwearable. I don't really want to wear it. No, yeah, but
Pat tried to do it.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
What an idiot.
Patrick Reed.
You can't be the least likable guy on tour and then try to wear the Tiger red.
Honestly, kind of a good bit though for him to try it.
I get doing it as like a tribute to like the guy that you looked up to your entire life, but at the same time, when everyone fucking hates you, no one cares who you looked up to because you didn't model anything you do after that. You cheated at Georgia State, my guy.
That dude's such a boner.
If you're gonna cheat, do it at like an SEC school.
He went to. Did he go to Georgia? He started at Georgia.
Augusta.
Yeah, was it Augusta State or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna be cheating, like at least like get something out of it.
And that's one thing Tiger doesn't stand for: cheating.
Yeah, he hates cheating.
Over and over.
That's good.
Many times over.
That's good.
Oh. Still
I'm
a goat.
gonna go out on a limb here. I'm saying I'm gonna stick with my rowback for the time being.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't see that changing anytime soon.
I see Sunday Red with 2 words like that, and it makes me think of the Friday night from I Think You Should Leave. You know what I mean?
Sunday Red.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Now you've ruined the brand name for me.
Oh man.
A good skit.
Can we take a little trip?
Yeah. Where we going?
Well, if you're this lady, you're going nowhere.
Oh no.
A traumatized traveler is railing against Canadian carrier WestJet after she was booted from one of their flights for excessive bathroom use before takeoff. Author Joanna Chu took to Twitter to outline the incident last Friday, but many responded saying the airline's flight attendants were correct to eject her. She said, I just got kicked off a WestJet flight from Mexico because I had an upset stomach and was going to the washroom too much before takeoff. No promise of a hotel or rebooked flight. I have meds and was on the mend. If you're sick on a flight, hold it in, she said. But instead, they kicked her off.
Was it causing them like a delay? Like they can't take off while this woman's in the restroom? Or was she just... Because this seems pretty unfair to her, but I don't know the exact circumstances of the situation.
Is this a Mondo play?
It seems like a Rhea play.
Randy?
It's Rhea time.
Yeah, she had Rhea.
Have you guys ever had diarrhea on a plane before?
That sounds miserable. No, thankfully.
I don't think I have.
I'm going to do something that I'm not happy about doing.
Randy gets it all the time. Randy, have you?
No, I don't get it all the time, but no, but I always do the aisle seat on a flight back if I'm going to be like at a wedding drink or something, just in case. Just
Smart.
Because you never know. It could
Smart
be Rhea
guy.
time.
So when we were flying to Italy last year for a wedding, we got on our flight, and because it was an overnight flight, they served dinner. Nice touch.
Love that.
And I ordered the vegetarian ravioli. Unfortunately, they were out of the vegetarian ravioli. And they approached my seat and said, "Sir, we have one person here who's a vegetarian. They didn't choose a thing. We saw that you chose the vegetarian ravioli. Is there any way that you would want the short rib instead?" And I said, "You know what? Sure. I'm on vacation. Let's live a little bit." I ate the short rib, went to sleep, slept for about 6 hours. Then our flight was about an hour away from London, and I woke up, to probably one of the worst stomach aches I've ever had. It was one of those ones that just makes you want to lay in bed with like in a ball with your hands around your stomach, just going, "Ugh,
Oh,
ugh."
Dude, when that wakes you up, when the tum-tum wakes you up, it's serious.
So I didn't know what to do, Dave. I didn't know what to do. And so I walked to the bathroom, and suddenly it's one of the biggest ejections I've ever had. And I can tell that it's going nowhere fast. It's really not good. I can feel the plane. You know when you can feel the plane start descending?
oh yeah.
I'm in the bathroom, and I can feel it start descending. And I'm like, had I gone to the bathroom, had I woken up 10 minutes later, they might have to
We're talking dirty drawer situation.
They might have to bleach this whole plane by the time I'm done with it. It was the worst feeling in the world. And it ended up lasting for like another 24 hours. Ruined our first day on vacation. My first day on vacation, I guess. And like, I don't know. I feel bad for this woman. What are you supposed to do in this situation? It's either poop yourself, miss your flight completely, or get kicked off the plane publicly. But one thing I do know about this is that if I was removed from a plane because I was pooping too much, there's absolutely no way that I'm tweeting through it.
Just can't go to
Yeah,
Twitter with that
right.
intel. You can't.
That is something I'm taking to the grave because I don't want anyone to know that I was so poopy that I had to get removed from a plane. Like, it's just simply not something that I'm willing to do.
Oh my God, the still image, because she recorded the part of the encounter with some official afterward. This dude looks so over it. The Look at this dude. He's just like, oh,
Dude,
God
they
damn
even
it.
put a picture. It looks like a professional shot, like headshot of her, like up on the site. Like this is the woman who had the runs on the plane.
Well,
Like,
she's
it's
an author.
It's really embarrassing.
She's an
LinkedIn.
author, and
Yeah.
so like people will be Googling her to find out about her work and stuff like that. And one of the first things that's going to come up is a New York Post article about how you pooped yourself.
Not smart. I know there's no such thing as bad publicity, but this kind of is bad publicity.
This says many Twitter users were less sympathetic to the writer's plight, saying WestJet employees were acting responsibly by ejecting her from the plane. Quote, "You are wrong for this. Many stomach bugs are extremely contagious. An entire flight could be taken down by one selfish person," one chided.
I didn't
You-
consider that
I
part
don't
of
know
it.
about-
The
come on.
contagious
You
part.
know, like a lot of things are contagious. If you think about how many people probably flew with COVID during a time where COVID was extremely contagious and running rampant, like just let this lady put a mask on and let's not publicly shame her for having diarrhea.
They should have a special little penalty box for people with the
Yeah. Why not? They have a little thing like
Rhea
you know when
box?
you go to
Yeah.
our pediatrician, they have like the penalty box for the sick kids in the waiting
Oh,
room,
yeah.
and it's like, damn, these kids are just like
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
down bad,
2 minutes. Rhea.
pooping.
I'd assume it'd be a stall.
Yeah.
You got to put a toilet in the box. Yeah.
There's just hay all over the floor.
I do feel for this woman, but maybe don't. Yeah, maybe don't take it public.
I hope she feels bad.
Boy, that's a long flight. Vancouver to Mexico.
Well, she didn't even get to experience it, David.
You out.
What are you guys most likely to get kicked off a flight for?
I'm an excellent flight traveler. Excellent. I keep to myself, man. I don't get up. I'm great. Very, very pleasant.
So you're probably not a candidate for getting ejected in the bathroom.
I mean, I could get a stomach bug while I'm, mid-flight. That's possible.
Okay.
Yeah. Then there's nothing. I mean, what are you going to do at that point? You got to go to the bathroom.
I can see you get kicked off for fighting someone.
Yeah, you got
What?
5
I don't
minutes.
fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been in one fight my whole life. I didn't even start it.
Oh, you're the fighter here.
No, I'm not.
What instinct kicks in if you're on the plane? Is it your fight or flight? You guys can check me out, the Funny Bone in Denver. Got doing 3 nights there next week. Some tickets still available.
You're going to miss work?
Yeah, it's on my calendar. Check it out.
Okay. The Funny Bone in Denver.
It's a good spot. It's a good spot, dude. That's where a lot of guys got their start.
It's a good club, dude.
I saw Aziz there in 2006.
Got to pay your dues, bro.
What?
Yeah.
That's the hardest part about being a comic, man. Being on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever bomb a set?
Everybody bombs, dude.
Yeah,
you
it's
learn
part
from
of it, man.
You learn from it, dude. It is part of it. No, I would probably get kicked off for trying to sing the song I just won a Grammy for in front of the entire plane.
That lady was insufferable.
Did you see Travis Kelce's mom flew Southwest back home after the Super Bowl?
Really?
Yeah. They announced I hate when flight attendants do this shit. I hate when they're like, we're going to make a quick announcement here. We have an MVP on the flight today. We have a most valuable parent. Mama Kelsey is on the flight, and she's like waving to everybody and stuff like that. A bunch of people are like,
Oh.
why couldn't Taylor and Travis put her on a private jet home? And it's like, okay, hold on here. Didn't we just roast Taylor Swift for taking private jets? And now you're bitching that Mama Kelsey's not on a private jet?
It's a fair point.
I love how blue collar Mama Kelsey is.
I must have missed the
She's
part
great.
where she played in the game. I was looking. I didn't see her show up in the box score. Let me look here. Hold on.
She didn't get any snaps, man. Do you like it when flight attendants do bits over the intercom?
I hate it, dude. I hate it. They rarely land as well as they need to. Like,
Every now and then you'll get like an actually funny person. It's like, okay,
yeah,
that was worth
when
it.
it's actually funny, it is refreshing. But 95% of the time, it's like, okay.
Or when the captain's like, we'll be landing in Denver in 2 hours, and you're flying to like Albuquerque. You're like, wait a minute. Like he's like, haha, just kidding. We're actually going to Albuquerque. Like,
See, the thing
okay.
is, like, Albuquerque. Like, I saw a video recently of two dudes fighting on the way to Hawaii for something. It just looked like two bros who were probably going to golf and just get hammered on the beach. And like, I don't even think I'd realize that was going on a flight because I just put noise canceling headphones on and completely zone out the entire time. I wouldn't be a good air marshal, is what I'm saying.
that's got to be the most boring job there is.
They're not on every flight, right?
I don't know. You just fly around and like nothing ever happens. You know?
Sounds kind of sick.
No, it doesn't. Being on an airplane for hours is not fun.
But you get to like maybe go hang out.
I have thought that like if I had to start over, I don't think I'd hate being a flight attendant. The benefits of that job are great.
Great bennies.
Great bennies. And they feed into things that I like to do.
Goated bennies.
Like travel.
Yeah.
Like,
And
you know, like your shifts kind of stink a little bit, but like at the same time, it's different every day.
all the pretzels you can handle.
Oh,
know?
I'd be drinking so many small little Cokes with
little
ice in it.
ginger ales.
Oh yeah,
If your
dude.
tum-tum's acting up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude, I've heard from pilot friends, got a lot of pilot listeners. Pilots and the flight attendants, they party. There's some partying.
They all stay at the same hotel, right?
A lot of that going on. That's what I've heard.
They crash sales conferences in every hotel they go in.
Yep, just like us before the.
How's that script coming, by the way?
Let's not talk about it. We're in talks with Miramax.
Really? That's huge.
Bet you Brett was getting chai lattes with.
We should probably talk about that at some point too.
Did we not?
Should we?
Brett doesn't drink coffee, so when Brett is our biz dev guy, so he will occasionally go to get coffee with somebody networking, and I was like, "Hey, what do you do when you go to these? Like, what are you ordering?" And he gets chai latte.
Should we implement a mandate that he can't get a chai latte anymore for business meetings?
No, I like it. Chai lattes are good.
Like
but-
we're going to give you our business, but what? No coffee?
What if they don't have chai latte?
It's
Like,
great.
what's his backup plan here?
He better not be going water. You got to order something.
He orders a cappuccino. He just lets it sit in front of him.
Can we bring him in here real quick?
You wanna talk about
Can you
this?
grab him? I do want to have a conversation
Yeah,
with him. Here,
it's-
while you're getting him, let's hear from our friends over at Stamps.com. You guys are familiar with Stamps. We've been working with Stamps for a long time. After the hype of the new year, we all start to settle into our routines. But for businesses who do a lot of mailing and shipping, you got to keep it moving, baby. Stamps.com streamlines all your mailing and shipping to turbocharge your operational efficiencies. With Stamps.com app, it's like the post office in your pocket. So you can stay on top of things even if you're on the go. Stamps.com makes it really easy. It's the post office, but elevated. Postage rates just increased again. And guess what, guys? They ain't going back down anytime soon. Luckily, Stamps.com has the best discounts in the industry with rates that you can't find anywhere else, like up to 89% off of USPS and UPS. I went to UPS yesterday like an idiot. I was shocked by how much I paid. I know that I could have just done it on Stamps.com and do it, but the company that I was returning to was not being very flexible. Luckily for you, Stamps.com is flexible. It's a one-stop shop for all your shipping and mailing needs. For 25 years, they've been indispensable for over 1 million businesses, whether you're mailing out checks, invoices, legal documents, books, anything else. It's a stress-free solution for every small business. You can use Stamps.com to print postage wherever you do business. All you need is a computer and a printer. They even send you a free scale, so you'll have everything you need to get started. If you need a package pickup, you can easily schedule it through Stamps.com's dashboard. That's a nice touch. Keep your mailing and shipping moving at the speed of your business with Stamps.com. Sign up with your promo code Circling Back for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a free digital scale. No long-term commitment or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click the microphone at the top of the page, and enter code Circling Back. No space between circling and back.
I love that Brett has no idea why he's in here right now.
No clue.
You're fired.
You're not.
We've brought
Damn.
you in here, Brett, to
Good read, Will.
talk some
Well done.
DCO stuff with you.
We're talking
Oh,
your
okay.
caffeine intake.
I feel like I keep it pretty in line right now. It's 1 Celsius per day, maybe 2 if I'm feeling crazy.
It's not what we're talking about.
What if Celsius isn't an option? What if you've set like a coffee meeting with?
What if you're in a coffee shop?
Ooh, depending on the mood, I go just straight black, or
Do you?
No, you don't.
Oh,
I go
don't-
I go dirty chai or just black.
Okay. Because we were trying to talk yesterday. We weren't sure if we want our biz dev guy just ordering dirty chais all the time. Like,
What's wrong with dirty
We almost
chais?
need you sipping that midnight
What the
oil.
fuck is wrong with dirty chai?
We need you out here in the
No,
streets.
no. I'm
It's
not
not
here
a
for,
DC
I'm not here for dirty chai.
Dude,
It's not a
deal
DCO.
closers don't drink. No, like project managers and shit do like dirty chais and stuff. We need our business development guy drinking like red eyes. and
straight.
shit.
You
black?
drink that
Yeah.
when you're
It's
writing.
basically a red eye.
You drink that when you're writing like a dissertation or something, not when you're trying to close a
Yeah,
deal.
I drink that when I've had too much coffee and I need to tone things down. I just
Yeah.
want something
Well,
sweet.
something sweet.
Like, come on, dude.
What are you
Come
doing,
on.
dog?
You don't have any
Come on
concerns
now.
over ordering dirty chais
What
in
would-
business.
I-
meetings.
Were they out of matcha? Like, what's going on?
An in-office deal sig yesterday, and you're worried about my coffee?
That is true. Brett smoked a cigarette in the office yesterday. Are you aware of this, Dylan?
No.
Dylan was out of the office yesterday, and Brett closed a deal, a very exciting deal. And I look up from my computer and I look at Brett. He just goes, "Hey, Will." And I look up at Brett and I see there's a cigarette in his mouth in the middle of the studio or in the middle of the office. And I see that it's lit. And I knew why it was lit because he had previously told me when this happens, I'm smoking a cigarette in the office.
Inside?
Yes. And so, but my first reaction wasn't even being excited about like what just happened. It was put that cigarette out. It reeks in here.
Honestly, the fact that you did it inside makes me respect. I'm willing to forget about the dirty chai situation.
you.
Should we sweep it under the rug?
Yeah,
in favor
maybe
of
so.
smoking cigarettes inside.
Dude, no one's doing cigs inside.
Yeah, we had to open the door.
We had to light a scented candle. Long Weekend by Sunday Scaries.
The front door is 20 feet from your desk.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to do a deal cig inside. Dave goes, oh, man, it smells like the parrot. Brings me back. Kind of like it.
Yeah, but like
They kinda
about
like
20
it.
minutes later, Dave goes, "Yeah, it smells terrible in here."
Yeah, it lingered, as they often do.
Well, you got to let it linger.
Cranberries.
What's the ultimate DCO thing to order if you're at like a business coffee?
I think just a nice 16-ounce black coffee.
I do that. It wasn't a deal meeting. It was a swapping of information meeting.
Brett, you never know when a deal might come about.
That's true.
Honestly, true.
For
Free
me,
game, player.
for me, I'm thinking just cold brew, iced coffee.
Oh, yeah.
That's a safe play.
Because like I can't sit there and expect someone to think that I'm a deal closer if I'm sitting there with my hot coffee and I'm like blowing on it. Like
They put cinnamon on top of your dirty chai latte.
There's a top on it. It's not like I have the little like the bowl thing with the little like handle that you're just kind of.
Are you sure about that?
No,
Like
I did
a
it to
teacup?
go. Yeah,
The
like
bowl
a
thing.
yeah, like a coffee, like a teacup. Like like the little.
yeah,
Yeah.
a teacup.
I'm a little
No,
teacup.
no.
Teapot.
That
That's the
doesn't
lyric.
slam.
I know I was changing it. Here is my handle.
Clip this. Randy, put the time down.
Don't clip this, Rain. But keep your hands still.
Do you do chai
you
latte
sitting
or
on
a
them?
dirty chai latte?
Dirty chai. You
Okay,
just
just making sure.
shot
Okay.
of shot of
Just making
espresso
sure.
in
I'm just
that bad
making
boy.
sure. I'm just making sure you're not just doing a chai latte.
No. It is Christmas in a cup, but you get a shot or two of espresso in there, you're cruising.
Okay. Honestly, the deal cig, I'm okay.
Thank you.
I was hot.
Right. I mean,
No, I'm fine now.
You just don't expect the guy who's doing deal cigs inside to be a dirty chai latte.
it's called range, David.
No one's ever done a dirty
That's
chai
fair.
latte and a cig the same day.
It's true.
You know,
It's true.
You
Those
don't
things,
think so?
those Venn diagrams are pretty separated. At
black
this point.
coffee and cigs. Now we're talking.
People do that regularly.
That's just a
I would
circle.
imagine.
That Venn diagram.
That's,
You know,
that's the Olsen twin diet.
That's right.
I've always been jealous of, this is going to sound stupid. I've always been fascinated by people who do cigs and coffee just because I'm like, man, I bet for them that feels really good for about 12 minutes and then it goes away and they feel like shit again.
You know that breath smell crazy.
Oh God. Yeah.
Crazy. To be fair though, I did smoke a cigarette for about 30 seconds before putting it out, and I don't inhale it. I just draw it like a cigar.
Yeah, you were smoking that like a bitch.
Yeah.
You didn't inhale it?
No, I don't.
I take back the nice things I said.
This has been a roller coaster for you.
Yeah.
Just
I can't
mixed
tell.
bag
how,
of
I can't tell where you
emotions.
guys stand right now. I would not want to be at the next
No, I
lunch
don't know
you
either.
guys have.
Okay. Well, congrats on the big deal, man.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
great. That part's great.
Thanks.
I don't
Yeah.
know if we got anywhere with this. I think Dylan's pretty much back at square one where he stood before, but that's okay.
Yeah, I need time to process, sort my feelings out. We'll get there.
What do you think Tony P in DC drinks?
Hmm.
He does kind of give chai latte vibes.
I don't know.
Respectfully.
His masculinity is so vibrant that like to me it doesn't really matter what he drinks because he's comfortable with himself.
See
you
the
know?
guy who talks like Killshot?
No, dude. Dude, come on. You don't know about Tony P?
I showed
I
Dave
keep hearing
Tony
this.
P's.
Tony P is borderline goated right now.
Oh.
He's up there with Pookie right now.
I didn't do some
Oh, dude,
research.
yeah. Pookie, those are two accounts that when I see that they've posted, I know I'm going to settle in for about a 60-second reel experience.
And damn, my snow bunny Pookie is looking absolutely fire.
Dude, that guy's electric.
That's
crushed
Tony. That's
that.
Tony P.
No.
No.
Oh,
Tony P's.
Tony P.
I'll
Okay.
send you some.
I
What's
can't
that
believe you
guy's
don't know
name?
Tony P.
That's Pookie.
Campbell and Jet.
Yeah.
Pookie was the guy I was thinking of. It talks like Killshot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony P
But
is
he's not
Tony P
Pookie.
in DC. Tony P's whole thing is that he's into vibrant masculinity.
He's just a good dude in DC who's just kind of gets fits off.
Dude, when he does his weekend recaps, I feel like I'm hanging out with him the entire time. He's a beautiful person.
You know, they say it's hard to make friends after 35 if you're a guy.
I don't have any.
Dude,
Well, follow Tony P. He'll be your friend.
I would love to be Tony P's friend.
Okay, I need to
He
do
did
some
a he did a
research.
little video the other day talking about 3 songs. I think they were for Valentine's Day, and he clearly knew none of the words to any of them as he was lip syncing them. It doesn't matter because it's Tony P.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
He's in it for the content.
If Washington D.C. wants to step up, drop the bag on our Fundly for St. Jude, you might be able to link with Tony P.
Here's the thing, though: if we do the fundraiser in DC because they win, do we just use all the St. Jude money and spend it on an appearance of Tony P?
Some people might have an issue with that. I would
Yeah,
think.
that's fair.
No, they
it
would
wouldn't be
get
the
it.
first time funds were misappropriated in DC. If you know what I'm
Hey!
saying.
Oh!
Hey,
You see that guy the other day?
He's
You see that
right,
guy the
dude.
other day whose 3-year-old donated 10 grand to his campaign?
Wow.
No.
I have questions regarding how that 3-year-old acquired 10 grand.
Are Fritz and Rhodes like not doing that?
They're making some donations.
New York
He's a partner in my shell company.
continues to inch closer to Seattle. They're only down by 400
Whoa.
now.
That's real tight.
And I've already said I think I'm donating to New York.
It's a concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
New York.
I've never understood that line. The concrete jungle where dreams are made of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is a little. Yeah, I got
It
you.
should either be the concrete jungle that dreams are made of or the concrete jungle where dreams are made.
Sure.
Oh, you just ruined that song for me.
You
Every
definitely
time
ruined it
that
for
lyric
Dylan.
yeah.
It's
Dylan's
always
not
been.
gonna be able to get past that.
I loved all the memes of Usher hugging Alicia Keys. Just talking about how they're they're definitely throwing down.
And I think he got married like 2 weeks ago.
People were worried about Swizz Beats.
She's married.
He might have eloped with his long
That's-
time.
I saw someone caption it and say that it's the hostess at the restaurant and the line cook. Randy's nodding.
I saw that one.
Randy's
too. I thought
nodding.
that
Randy's
was-
worked
I
in
thought-
food industry
that
before.
was
He gets it. He
hilarious.
gets it.
That one hits close to home.
Really?
Yeah, I worked at Subway.
Do they have a hostess at your location?
No, but we had never mind. Also Sonic.
You were calling yourself a line cook last time we were at Kelly's Irish Pub.
I don't remember.
Oh,
I don't remember
Dylan.
saying
Oh,
that.
Dylan.
We're gonna have to eject that.
Terrible bathroom to do cocaine in, I would reckon.
A lot of people in that Kelly's bathroom.
Too many people in the
What
bathroom.
were they doing?
No,
No,
there's a guy in the stall. It's just, I'm like, dude, are you having some trouble with that?
they've got one urinal.
Was he on his Randy shit with the Rhea?
He was being
No,
hella
it wasn't
goofy.
Rhea time. It was
Randy had diarrhea at Kelly's?
Probably. He gets it everywhere.
Kelly's needs to add a
Yeah.
men's one single toilet in the men's room. Just one more.
Randy did house that entire fish and chips.
It wasn't Rhea time then, but man, whew,
I shoulda got
that.
Stinky, man.
Okay.
We gotta stop talking about Rhea.
Yeah.
Yeah, Randy,
Yeah.
you've kind of ruined the show.
Grow up, dude.
Might be spending some more time. At
We can't
Kelly's,
make
if you
that
know
shirt
what I'm
anymore, bud.
We can't make the Rhea side
Why?
shirt. Yeah, we can.
Because of the deal.
Oh yeah.
All right, Brett. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Good
Yeah,
stuff,
get out of here,
Brett.
man. Get out of
Real.
here.
Bye, Brett.
Thanks, Randy.
Thought we got to the bottom of that.
Should we take a trip out to the Great American West, David?
Not Yellowstone way.
You guys keeping up with Yellowstone?
No.
No, David.
Why did y'all bail?
Because the show is simply too much, and there's no repercussions for anyone's actions. As of the last time I watched, Jamie killed someone, and no one confronted it for about 10 episodes, and so I started to get a little annoyed. Fuck you, Jamie.
Jamie, we all want you to just kill yourself.
Jamie, why don't you just go?
Jamie walks in. "Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody. So great to be with all my family. Fuck you,
Go
Jamie.
die.
Why don't you go fall off a cliff and die?
Like,
Chill out, Beth.
Damn.
I wanted to give you guys an update. This is going to be extremely heavy spoilers. So if anyone plans on watching the show, I'll understand if you walk out of this room right now, or if you just fast forward like, I don't know, 2 minutes in the show.
Just look if you don't want spoilers, go to the description of this episode and then click and then go and just go to one last thing on the Phoenix Open.
Just going to give you some character updates because I know you guys are championing at the bit. John Dutton, the patriarch. He's the governor now.
Oh, really? He was a statewide official.
I've watched that far.
Why did he become governor? Well, he did it basically so Jamie, his son, could not become governor. Why did I say it like that? Jamie's not his real son. He's adopted.
Okay. Is that why they all fucking hate him?
Yes. Well, yes and no. There's some other things, but
He killed his real dad.
Jamie
Yeah,
caught a second body. It was his real father.
he killed him.
Beth
He
gave him
gunned
an
him down.
ultimatum. Says,
Did they
"Hey,"
ever confront the first person that Jamie killed?
No, not really.
Okay.
She just
making
went
sure.
away. Bye.
It seemed like an unnecessary killing.
Well, she's dead. And they've made it look like she was in a kayak accident in the river. And people bought it. Also, Jamie also helped orchestrate the well planned but poorly executed hit on the entire Dutton family. He tried to have the family killed, or his dad did, and he was a little bit complicit. Anyway, it's very weird.
Why don't they just kill Jamie? There's
Well,
no repercussions in Montana for killing
Why is
anybody at
Jamie
this point.
still
So why don't
alive?
they just kill him?
We'll get to that. John also started nailing an environmentalist who is the chick from Coyote Ugly, the movie. The blonde?
Yes,
I
I've
did-
seen this far into the show.
Yeah, John's banging her. Anyway, so she went to jail basically because Beth kind of set her up for like a protest thing. And anyway, she went to jail. Then John became governor and granted her clemency. So she's on house arrest. Oh, that's cool.
Did Beth set her up to give water to people waiting in line to vote?
No, I finished that last night though. It was a good one. Curb.
I'll curb stomp your bitch ass,
But
Dylan.
so John granted her clemency, and she's under house arrest. Her house is actually the ranch. She's got to live on the ranch with John. He's still boning
That's what they
her.
do anyway.
Yeah, so she's just living with John, having sexual relations with him. Also,
So his
he's
girlfriend
now-
is confined to his home.
not just his girlfriend, his environmental advisor.
Okay.
She's been appointed a position in the,
Well, fresh out the
Government.
clink, and she's already got a nice cushy
That's good.
job.
and no one said anything yet because why would they? Also, Jamie found out he was adopted, like we mentioned. His real dad killed his mom.
Okay. Did he have good reason?
Hard to say.
Okay.
She was addicted to drugs, but I don't think you should kill someone just because they're addicted to drugs.
No, I think you should rehab them.
Yeah, I agree with
I
that.
think
it
you
all-
should explain why being addicted to drugs is a negative effect on their life.
Jamie tracked him down, and they got like a nice piece of property together. And then Beth was like, "Hey, you better prove your allegiance to the Duttons, otherwise I'll release all this bad shit about you. You know how you killed that chick." And he's like, "Well, okay." So he shoots his dad in the head.
Yeah.
One thing not addressed: Jamie knows a lot of things about everybody else in the family too. He's got just as much dirt on his dad, his adopted dad, and Beth and everybody else, but he doesn't bring that up, and he's kind
Yeah,
of a
because
cunt.
they're all murderers.
He's also the Attorney General of Montana, and he's now banging a private equity chick who's using him to get an airport deal done that's going to take a significant amount of property from the Dutton Ranch. He's almost assuredly going to be murdered. He's Fredo
Yeah.
Corleone.
I think at this point, like, you just got to murder Jamie.
Fredo.
All I can give you on Casey is that Casey went on a Native American spirit journey.
I saw that
It
too.
was pretty sick.
Yeah.
He started seeing visions, things of that nature. He
I would do
basically
that.
did like a variation, an ayahuasca-esque trip.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really...
Did you start listening to Aubrey Marcus's podcast?
He definitely got into Aubrey. They never really address it in the next season. Like he's changed a little bit, but it's not like some profound leap in like character. It's like he's still Casey.
It's the dumbest show of all time.
Does Jamie also have questions regarding the Joe Biden tweet about the Super Bowl?
Well, like why would he do that? Why would he pick one team over another? People are wondering. One of the most bizarre posts.
Shout out Aubrey Marcus.
There is some good that came from this show. Lloyd and Ryan Bingham, they just kept on fighting, fist fighting. To the point where Lloyd stuck a knife in Ryan Bingham's shoulder.
I get it.
Didn't kill him, but Rip made them fight in front of the entire ranch, and the last man standing had to fight Rip. Guess who the last man standing was? It was Lloyd. He beat Ryan Bingham's ass.
Yeah, Ryan Bingham's not very big.
Let me guess. Rip beats the shit out of Lloyd.
Yeah, he said, "Hey, the winner has to fight me because you fight, you got to fight him." And Rip just kicks the shit out of Lloyd.
the rule.
It's a
that
weird
Rip has,
rule.
If you're gonna fight, it's got to be against me. What?
Yeah,
But I don't have beef with you. I got
It's
beef
also
with this
really
guy.
not fair to just fight people who just fought.
also
fought
a guy
Casey
who just
one
had a
time.
knife in his shoulder.
Yeah, like can
2
you-
hours ago.
Can you imagine if you were like if you wanted to be like UFC champion and they're like, all right, if you want to be champion though, you got to fight again
Yeah.
after this fight that you
Plus,
just
he's
did.
like 65.
Yeah,
He's an old man.
He's a very old man.
He's got old man.
He's an old man with a knife in his shoulder, and Rip's like, I know I got to beat your ass. Sorry.
Remember
It's
Jimmy?
the rule. Them's the rules.
Remember Jimmy?
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy, okay?
Likeable character. He actually is. He got away from the ranch. He went to Texas for 2 weeks. Basically, he became an adequate cowboy, and he met a pretty hot veterinarian, and they ended up moving back to Texas. It made Lloyd sad, and that made me sad. The only time I've been sad for a character in the show and almost teared up was anything with Lloyd.
He's a good character.
I love Lloyd.
He's a likable character, I should say.
He's just a sweet guy who will stab you on the fucking shoulder. And also will, if you're playing your song, if you're a singer-songwriter like Ryan Bingham, he'll take your guitar and Animal House it.
Yeah.
He trashed his guitar. He got him a new one, though. That was
Should I
dope.
do a Lloyd mustache?
Yes. Dude, look at Lloyd.
He's such a likable guy. He's got such old man eyes that you just want to like trust.
I'm
Yeah.
worried about Lloyd long term. But
Yeah, he's old.
He
He's
is
gonna
old.
die at some point.
um,
That's hard
also-
living out there, man.
He's got a jaw like a fucking brick.
Yeah, he's alpha. Not as alpha as Rip, but he's alpha. And the writers keep doing this funny thing where they just give the most generic like shit lib lines to the Coyote Ugly chick. So just like she's like her bit is like she's like vegan and
Yeah.
environmentalist. So they just write her the most generic talking points and like so she'll be sitting down at the family dinner and Gator comes in with like a freaking 5-star meal he'll put down and it's it's like bacon wrapped quail and then like you got these
Yeah.
something else, some venison, and she's just like, oh, so how was it killing these animals today? Like every time.
Yeah.
She's so ungrateful. Anyway, so Beth gets mad and she fist fights her outside of the ranch house. She actually just beats the shit out of her.
Normal behavior.
That's so fucking
But
stupid.
they give her these lines just so John and Beth can dunk on her and be like, this is why we eat meat.
If you get cozy with the Duttons, you better learn how to fight because you're going to be fighting somebody at some
Somebody,
point.
yeah, you might be fighting
You're
an old
catching a
man. You
fist.
might be fighting the guy who we find out when he was a kid, he killed a ranch hand with a rock.
Or
Oh yeah,
Beth.
you find out when Rip was a young guy on the ranch, he had to kill another cowboy who pulled a knife on him.
Right.
Yeah, Rip's caught some bodies. I don't think that's surprising to anybody here.
Rip and Beth got married. They pseudo-adopted a kid who's basically Rip's bitch on the ranch now. Also, you find out Rip killed a ranch hand when he was young. And finally, they go to the county fair, everybody, and Zach Bryan's playing a show at the county fair. Just feels like too small of a gig for Zach Bryan. He's not doing county fairs these days. So that's where we're at.
I didn't know that he was in the show.
Get a Zach Bryan performance. Good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Laney Wilson, of course, is in the show.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
you would know that.
Oh, yeah.
You horny little bitch.
She's hooking
Oh.
up with that hot cowboy now.
Yeah.
And that's Yellowstone. And I'm still watching. We're almost done with season 5.
The most absurd plot line in television history.
Yeah.
It's so stupid, but entertaining.
Is Rip hot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he just hot because he's just masculinity, testosterone cowboy?
Yeah. He's alpha. He's alpha hot.
Oh yeah, Beth convinced everybody to go to the bars in Bozeman, and Rip's like, we shouldn't go there. Like we're real cowboys, and Bozeman's just fake cowboys now. But they go anyway, and
It's
2
tight.
minutes in, some chick hits on Rip, and then Beth hits her over the head with a bottle and goes to jail.
Instead of diffusing the situation by saying like, I'm actually with my wife. She's over there. Like,
Don't walk up to her.
he just welcomes it. He's like, well, you're about to get your ass beat. And then sure enough,
She takes one to the dome.
yeah, which is a very reasonable response when someone talks to your husband.
Yeah.
You just hit him over the head with a beer bottle.
Well, she's a redhead. She's crazy.
Hi.
No comment. Oh man,
That's Yellowstone. We're
what a
having fun.
show!
Can't wait to watch season 1.
Dude, I'm really excited for you to dip into season 1.
It's gonna be lit.
They got a chopper in season 1.
They pull out the chopper on the Dutton family.
Fuck yeah!
It was a well orchestrated hit, although they did not execute because nobody died.
There are numerous automatic weapon shootouts in the show.
They had John dead to rights, and they just didn't finish the job. Also, they put a bomb in Beth's office.
They're just ranching.
It's just
out there.
terrorism.
Yeah,
and
what's
no
going-
one's saying shit.
Someone's got to put a stop to this.
It was a
FBI needs to take over.
It
Like,
was a
y'all gotta
right wing
chill.
militia who orchestrated it,
Yeah.
courtesy of some guy John's dad or Jamie's dad met in prison. Cool. Show rocks.
Randy, can you cue up a video, please?
Yes.
Hey, Jamie, cue that up.
The Phoenix Open is the gift that keeps on giving. I know we've talked about it quite a bit this week, but I saw this one courtesy of our friends at Zyre Golf. I just got to know what's going on. What's going on in Scottsdale?
All the events I've been to throughout my life that entail a lot of drinking, tailgates, things of that nature. I've never seen anyone walk like this away from a party.
No one gets bendy when they
Yet
drink like
at the
this.
Phoenix Open, Zaire Golf has just like a Rolodex of these videos of people just walking sideways.
I don't think I've ever walked sideways.
I sit sideways when I drive.
I've seen you do it.
I never walk sideways. This guy he's fighting with gravity.
Also, this is the winning putt. This is Nick Taylor
Yeah.
to win the tournament.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, can you hit play, Randy? Meanwhile, this guy is just going full Bernie. Is this real?
Like, how many Miller Lights do you have to drink to get this twisted at a golf tournament? How many high noons do you have to take down?
How is he upright?
He's standing like his head weighs 100 pounds, and he can't. His buddy's helping him stay.
His
up.
buddy is doing God's work, holding him up.
If his buddy lets go, he's done.
And if this guy falls down and it's during the winning putt of the tournament, like everyone's going to make a loud noise from one side of the crowd saying like, "Oh, he went down." Like he's going to ruin it for everybody.
Have you seen the video of that guy? He gets resurfaced every now and then. I want to say it's at he's a college football game. It looks like he goes to Ole Miss. It's like a frat dude. And he's on the phone and he's walking.
Oh, yeah.
And he starts walking backwards unintentionally. Like his weight is carrying him back. He's trying to walk forward and he can't. He's going the opposite direction. And he has to like recorrect his path. It's so funny.
This looks like he's a marionette puppet. And then right when the putt goes in, they just cut the lines and he just falls. No one is able to stay on their feet at this angle.
These are bad friends. They got to just get this guy to a golf cart and be like, "Yeah, take him out of here. Just bring him home."
What does this guy tell his grandkids when they're like, "Dad or Grandpa, what was it like at the Phoenix Open when Nick Taylor sunk that putt?"
These are all grown men too. They're not like college kids. who
That guy's
just binge
44.
drink. Yeah.
All right. In 2022, there were 0 arrests at the Waste Management Open.
What year?
2022. 2023, there were 18 arrests. This year, there were 54 arrests. In 2022, there were 90 ejections. In 2023, there were 102 ejections. And this year, there were 211. So we're just doubling up like everything.
It's not a good trend.
They need to figure this out.
Are they cracking down more, or are people just getting more out of control each
From
year?
what I can see, it just seems like there's more and more people on a hole that just can't really fit more and more people. I've reached the age where these events don't look fun anymore, and it's kind of a sad age to reach.
Yeah.
I would go to this if we were given like access in and out. I don't want to be amongst this crowd.
I want to be lowered from a chopper into my seat on number 16.
Yeah.
Have you ever been at a public event like this, like a sporting event where you've just gotten hammered and you were in the territory of being like this?
Yeah. Probably. Oh, football, like college football game, Texas State football games for sure.
Yeah.
I went pretty lights out at the Kentucky Oaks one year. It's the race the day before the Kentucky Derby on the Friday. I had no clue how strong these drinks were, and I don't think I ate very much before it. And like it just was like immediate. Actually, I could have gotten drugged for all I know. I didn't drink that much, and lights went out very quickly. But that's the only time I can think of where I was like, yeah, I probably had gravity fighting me. I was probably the dude that was like walking around like a marionette.
I have no recollection of being at a Dave Matthews concert at Old Texas Stadium in Irving. We smoked a blunt in the car right before we walked in, and I remember them playing the like part of the first song, and then it was lights out.
Really?
I think I just sat in my chair and slept the entire time.
Damn.
It's pretty bad.
Maybe Dave transported you to heaven, dude.
I've never been like that.
Yeah, it's not good.
Thankfully.
You drink like Rip, dude.
My body just has a kill switch. It's like, all right, man, that's enough.
Rip just goes
Be
home
thankful
and
for
drinks
that.
like pounds of beer. Like he walks in and just pounds Coors. Like he doesn't sip them. He just
No,
pounds
I
them.
like that. No, the only time I see Rip drinking beers, he has like a 6-pack, like 3 of them are still in his hand, and he's just drinking one of them. It's kind of a sick move.
That is sick.
Why don't they just get one 25-ounce Bush?
that
That's a good
extra
question.
ounce hits diff.
He drinks them so fast, he didn't need to keep them in the fridge. He just holds them.
Rip would hate Vortex bottles. He's like, why do you need that shit?
That's not cowboy shit.
I can drink it just fast the way it is right now.
You think Rip's ever had a dirty chai latte?
No. No,
Cinnamon?
dude.
I don't think so.
He would
Yeah,
fucking
probably
put that
not.
bear paw across Brett's face so fast if he saw more to that.
We need to like set up a fake meeting. Like we should have like one of our friends who Brett's never met and be like, hey, we're gonna like set this meeting up. You're gonna pretend like you're some like this is like some big partnership deal. And we're gonna have you like go meet at the coffee shop and you're gonna see Brett order this chai latte, and I want you to just like ask him what he ordered and then get up and walk out. Like totally set him up.
Could we have him dress like a cowboy too? Like
Yeah,
a
he's
real,
gotta be
real
a
alpha
cowboy.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah. That'd be great.
we can make that happen.
It's time for This Weekend in Fun, presented by our good friends over at Groove Life, baby. I don't know about you guys, but I might be busting out the wallet at a bar this weekend. Who knows? When I do that, I don't want to look like some dork. I don't want to look narpy. You gotta bust out that Groove Life wallet, baby.
Oh yeah.
It's sleek, fits perfectly in your pocket. It's just a beautiful wallet. Today's episode is sponsored by Groove Life. Groove Life's wallet is sleek, it's low profile, it's engineered for everyday use. One simple thumb motion, you can perfectly fan out 6 cards for easy access to find everything you need.
The sound it makes, man. It's not like a switchblade. Yeah.
With its durable, high-quality aluminum outer shell, this wallet's unlike any wallet I've ever seen. Plus, they just launched their carbon fiber wallet, which is everything you love about the original Groove wallet, but with the added carbon fiber included. And whatever happens to your Groove Life gear, they are here to help. With Groove's Life 94-year no BS warranty, the Groove Life wallet will be the last wallet you'll ever need. You don't want to be the guy busting out your old wallet at places. It's just not a good look. You can tell a lot about a man with his wallet. But they make more than just wallets too, good boys. Belts, rings, watch bands, AirPod cases, and much, much more. Go check these guys out. It's 2024. If you're still using the wallet from 2004, now is the time to upgrade your wallet game with Groove Life. Head to groovelife.com/Steam for 20% off all Groove Life products. That's the best offer you'll find, but you have to use our link, groovelife.com/Steam for 20% off your order. One last time, that's groovelife.com/Steam for 20% off your order. Dylan, what are you getting into this weekend?
Thanks for asking, Will. Don't have a ton going on Friday. I'll be looking to step out. Not sure. We'll see about it. Saturday. So, okay, I told you guys that I've signed up to be an assistant coach for Parks' baseball team. It's on. We're doing it. Saturday, we got a field day at the baseball field. Getting in shape. We're going to do some manual labor, picking some weeds, raking, things of that nature.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Parks is going to get his hands dirty for, I don't know, maybe the first time. And then I have a coach's clinic that
Why
evening.
you got to do Parks like that?
He's 8.
Do you want to borrow my hoe?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I got plenty.
Why? I think one pretty much does the job.
Coach's clinic that same evening. All the coaches who have signed up would go and they give us, I don't know. I probably need it.
You guys going to
Basically-
hammer out the schedule at a bar?
No, they're gonna giving us tips on
That'd be
how to
sick.
coach little kids. I've never done it, so
They tell you not to yell or cuss.
And also that, yeah,
No dipping.
keep your temper under control. Don't yell at the umpire who's 12. Things of that nature. So that'd be cool. Just chill with Parks the rest of the weekend, man.
I would kill for a viral video of Dylan just ripping second base out when Parks gets called out.
Just chest to chest.
Just intimidating a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Picks up the base, chunks it.
Gonna see some family this weekend as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's about it, man.
What's that boy getting into?
Man, Davey's low key. Mainly because I got to start prepping for the Dudley wedding, up and coming. Maybe I'm gonna lay low to I don't know. I got to get my skin game ready. I want to be in good solid shape. Mainly because I don't really have any plans. We might get out and do dinner Saturday. There's some spots on the east side we're looking at. Did you see the what's the awards? Is it James Beard? Saw some awards getting dished out to some Austin places.
Jimmy B.
Yeah. Want to try some stuff. There's a couple Italian joints over there we've been wanting to try. May do that. Going to be very, very low key though. Emphasis on low key. I wish I had more, but I will. I need to hit balls. Game's not in a good place right now. Don't know when I'm going to play again, but I'd like to get out there and just find the club face. Been hard for me to find lately. Trying to get that handicap sub 10 in 2024.
Godspeed, Dave.
Thank you.
That's the goal for me too, Dave. I can't remember the last time I was sub 10. I got to get down there this year. That was my goal last year, and I didn't play enough to get it down. It's not good. I don't have much going on this weekend, boys. Honestly, might sound lame. I think I'm going to do some catching up on some television. I've been I feel like I've been pretty social as of late, and I think I need to maybe not go to any dinners this weekend. I think I need to not go out at night. So I'm going to catch up on some television. What television is Will going to catch up on? You might be wondering.
Oh,
Any guesses?
Yellowstone.
I think I'm going to take it to the next level. You guys familiar with Next Level Chef? What a
No.
show. What a show from Gordon Ramsay here. Yeah, I'm a Next Level Chef guy. I'll be watching that. I think I have at least one episode to catch up on. A little show called Mr. and Mrs. Smith on Amazon Prime. Have you guys watched this?
It's been suggested to me.
So we're currently doing some work with them on the Sunday Scary side of things, and going through all the screenshots before the show was released, I was like, oh, this show looks awesome. I watched the first episode last night and absolutely loved it. It gets my seal of approval because I didn't even think about falling asleep in the middle of the show.
Is it a take on the movie, Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
It's just like a different version of it.
Okay.
I don't want to give any spoilers here, but in the very first scene, you get Skarsgård out of nowhere. Out of
Okay.
nowhere.
Which one?
Andrew. No, I don't know his name. What's his name?
There's two, right?
Are there two?
Alexander?
Yeah, Alexander Skarsgård.
Sick.
Andrew. What am I doing?
Dude, that's big time. You get Skarsgård.
Yeah. Don't get too excited about Skarsgård, but you get Skarsgård from the jump.
One of the male models who died in the freak gasoline accident, Zoolander.
Sad day.
I'm also thinking about starting a show on Netflix called One Day. Familiar with this?
No.
It's like a rom-com, but in television show form. It's starring the British dude from the most recent season of White Lotus, who is now dating Megan Fahey, aka Daphne from White Lotus from last season.
Okay.
They're dating in real life.
Yeah, they're dating IRL now, but he's the main lead in this one. I think it's going to get the nod from me.
Y'all got to watch Lover, Stalker, Killer.
My hairdresser
Netflix.
recommended that too.
It's wild. A wild ride.
It's a true story.
True story.
I just was asking if it was a true
Yeah,
story.
it's a documentary. It's good. It's good. You're like, what?
Is it better than Next Level Chef?
You're like, how could this get any crazier? And then it just gets crazier. Yeah, exactly. That's what it did to me. Check it out.
So you're saying instead of watching Next Level Chef with Gordon Ramsay, I should watch.
This is a 1.5 hour documentary movie.
Okay.
You're in and out, and it's worth it. It's worth an hour and a half of your time.
But true crime scares me.
Well, then don't watch
It's
it.
crime that's true, and I don't like that.
That's
I don't
true.
like imagining crime happening around me.
Crime happens everywhere.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, I have a question. If I were to bring meats in next week, what would you guys like? Because I did obtain a new smoker, and I'm probably gonna smoke something, bitch.
Do a pork shoulder.
Really? Okay. It's
Daddy,
easy.
Daddy loves a
Easier.
pork
Yeah,
shoulder.
that's like day one smoker stuff, right?
Bring you guys some pulled pork.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, dude. Can you do some brisket, but make sure the smoke ring's like perfect?
Sausage.
Are you saying you want sausage?
Don't
or
give me that look,
you just
Dylan. You
proclaiming
didn't build that.
He
You
just
didn't
said
build that grill with
sausage.
him. How dare you? Don't give me that look.
I would
What kind of sausage particularly?
I would put the
Polish-
legs on,
You
right?
want Polish sausage, don't you?
No, the jalapeno cheese one from Terry Black's my favorite thing at Terry Black's.
You want to
Really?
pick you up Terry Black sausage?
No, just do some. I love some smoked sausage.
We need to go to K-Pot.
We can do that. We can do that this week. Oh, let's go tonight. You got any plans tonight? I'll be
Yeah.
your little Valentine.
No, I'm
Aw.
not gonna go to Valentine's Day Korean barbecue with you.
That's cute.
Valentine's Day's canceled today, boys.
It's canceled today, so we're good. You're
Valentine's
free.
Day steaks, baby.
Well, yeah, we'll figure something out. I have no plans this weekend, so maybe.
Oh, Wendy.
A little Korean barbecue for the boys. Let's get out of here.
What are you doing tonight?
Tonight? Nothing.
Okay.
I'm probably playing Helldivers 2.
Okay.
All right.
Hell divers.
Dude, it's good.
They dive into hell.
It is fucking good.
They put on their gear like, we're going in.
I might-
going to hell, boys.
Hey,
It's hot.
I might set up a Twitch stream, but that's how fun it is.
We might not come back.
Damn, fool.
All right.
Hell divers.
Bye.
Bye.